What's up, everybody? It is pissing rain outside. The gym is extremely busy. I'm tired as dog shit, so that's why I chugged the pre workout immediately. All of that doesn't matter. Well, one thing that does matter is leg day, and the other aspect of the thing that matters is that it is the second leg day of prep. We are on the second week of prep, and so far everything's going great. There are no extra changes for the second week. We left everything the same from week one into week two, just because everything with week one went really smoothly. Food is still the same as it was before prep. So prep, the calories, all my macros stayed the same. I would imagine he probably won't start dropping until we're like, I don't know, a month or two in. Because we have 6 months. But that's just me guessing. I have no idea what Alex is going to do, and I'm cool with whatever he decides to do. Obviously, I trust him. He's my coach. And that's exactly what you have to do when you are working with a coach, is that you need to be able to trust that person 100%. Alex could tell me to run into the nearest wall face first and hit it as hard as I can. And I would tell him, all right, no problem. How many times do you want me to do that? Just because I trust Alex more than probably anybody else when it comes to anything bodybuilding related. So, yeah, so first thing today is leg extensions. We actually changed the rep range for my leg extensions a long time ago. Or I guess not a long time ago, but several weeks ago, because I was developing like a little bit of tendon pain in my left knee from leg extensions, and then it was inhibiting me when I got onto hack squats as my second movement. But reason being is the leg extensions got ridiculously heavy. I was doing like 315 for sets of 8 or 9. So we changed it to where now, instead of like lower rep range, super heavy sets, now we're just trying to pump blood into my quads, get all of my joints and tendons from the waist down nice and warmed up and ready to go, especially my knees. So I do like a very lengthy warm up in the beginning for myself, just to get hips, ankles, knees, everything ready to go. And then leg extensions now are sets of 20 to 30, which, to be honest, it's not any easier whatsoever. Now I'm just absolutely killing myself to try to get 30 reps with like a slightly lighter weight, to where like it's easier on my joint, but at the same time I am like having a seizure in the fucking leg extension because it's so painful. But I love it. It's awesome. Also, it just gets my quads super pumped, so it's great. And actually, hack squats feel super smooth after that, and I haven't noticed them being any weaker, or like the leg extensions aren't taking away from my hack squats at all. If anything, it's making them better, just because I'm so warmed up and ready to go for it. But I haven't necessarily exerted myself to maximal effort with super heavy weight. So I think it's a definitely a good thing that we changed the rep range on that. And hack squats are still doing really good. Those are up to, if I'm not saying this wrong, 500 for either 6 or 7 reps. But the way that we do it is most people will either not band them at all or do a reverse band for their hack squats. And a reverse band is set from the top, attached to the bottom, in a way to where when you go down it pulls on the band and it makes it easier in the bottom, and then when you get towards the top it gets harder because the band isn't helping you as much. Well, we band it the other way, so we're just doing regular banded hack squats to where it's attached to the bottom, wrapped around the top, so that in the top it's pulling me down, and then the lower I get, the less the band is pulling on me. But then when I try to go back up, it gets harder again. So it makes it significantly harder. I would say the difference is from, if I was to go from these to hack squats with no band on it whatsoever, then it would probably be the difference of at least like 90 pounds, maybe 100. Because when I switched over to these originally, I had to take about a plate off. And then I worked my way back up to it. But Yeah, after that, we're going to do 45-degree hip extensions. And then, because my split's weird as shit right now, we're going to do arms after that. So, we're going to do some over the shoulder cable tricep extensions, single arm, and then a movement that I had always ragged on it because I thought it looked super retarded. And I didn't think that it had to be done the way that it was done. And I was just thinking that whoever was doing it was a giant asshole for taking two of the cables. But standing crucifix cable curls where you have one hand on each side of the cable and you're pulling them together like this and you're standing in the middle of the cables. Honestly, like one of the best contractions I get in my bicep for the whole week. It's amazing, and I stand corrected on that movement being done just for show. It's great. I highly recommend it. But yeah, after that, we're just going to get into the posing room, do some flexing for the legs, see what we're working with the second week of prep. Body weight really hasn't changed that much. When we started prep, I was about 199, like right between 199 and 200. And right now I'm about 197 to 198. So just a little bit of weight has come off, but check-ins look a lot crisper. I'll take my next round of check-ins tomorrow. And we'll see what we're weighing there. But the lightest I've weighed in so far, because your weight fluctuates all the time. I weigh myself every day, but it still fluctuates, is 196.4, I think. But that was just like 1 or 2 days, and then it bounced back up and back down. But those are our lowest weigh-ins so far. Just as a guess, because, again, I have no idea. Like body weight for me when I get on stage is probably going to be like 175, hopefully closer to like 180, but I definitely won't be using like the limit of my weight cap, which, I mean, I'm still natural, so if I was, that'd be fucking crazy. But like my weight cap for my height is 194, so I've got plenty of mass that I'm still able to put on. But yeah, gonna go in here, knock out leg day, and then we'll be doing posing in the posing room back there. So I'm going to put on a song, put my head up, put my hood on, and then I'm going to get in there and get to work. The song of the day today is going to be The Itch by Hollow Front. I'll see you guys inside. What's up, you guys? So, legs and arms complete, hack squats. They went absolutely fantastic. I ended up getting 500 for 7 this time. And then it's got the band on there. I don't know how much that adds, but like rough guess is like a plate, so it's probably like between 550 and 580, somewhere in there. But yeah, it felt really good. Leg extensions were torture as usual, which was good. And then we got a new 45-degree hip extension, actually, so I like the new one. It lets me go like about 2 or 3 inches lower in depth, so I can get a more elongated, stretched out position with my hamstring. So I really liked it. It was nice. And for the 45-degree hip extension, I was able to get the 120s for 8 for my top set. So that was nice. But anyway, it's enough jibber jabber, bunch of yapping. We're gonna get straight into the posing and see what the legs are looking like. So you get both of them in there. There we go. Hell yeah, that looks awesome. My favorite pose. See how far we can get the hamstring to drop down today. I actually had a guy, when I was hitting arms and I was done with legs, come over to me and tell me that my hamstring looks like a bicep. That dude made my week. There we go. Nice. Whew. Comparatively to the size of my hand. I fucking love that pose. That's awesome. I love that. Hit the other side. See what we're looking like over here. pull the glute out. There we go. Not too shabby. Leaner by the week. Oh, this is awesome. Alright. Let's see the hamstrings and the adductors pop through. See what we got this week. That one's always painful, but feels good. Alright, that's enough of that. I actually already did cardio. The posing room was super busy before I got in here. There's a lady doing her exercises, and I didn't want to be an asshole and come in here mic'd up with a full-size camera, so I let her finish. And then two of the guys I know were actually already posing in here, and I didn't want to get in their way either. Just being a nice dude to my own downfall. So 20 minutes cardio already done. Now all we gotta do is grab all my shit, go out to the car, eat meal number 4, and then we're done for the day. And I'll probably be yapping some more in the car, so stand by. And we're back in the car. So posing was fantastic, workout was fantastic, and it was actually, this is like one of the leg days for, one of the only leg days I should say, for like at least a month or two, where like I got past all my leg exercises and I moved into arms, and I like actually wanted to vomit the whole time. So the pain threshold was up there. It was awesome. I actually had just some random guy come over, wanted to work in with me on hack squats, but I've met him a couple times inside. His name's Connor, I believe, but he was working in with me on hack squats, and we were this dude was absolutely all about it, so it was awesome. He was just like screaming at me to get a couple more reps every time, and it was absolutely spectacular. That dude was absolutely one of the homies. So we finished hack squats. They were brutal, and then we moved into arms. Well, actually finished all of the leg exercises, and then we moved into arms. But anyway, meal is exactly the same as it is every other day. I would say you guys know what to expect, but you probably don't, because this is video number 3. So, green beans, banana, turkey, rice, almond butter, and this cup of tea with 50 grams of honey in it. Or, sorry, 26 grams of honey. I always get it confused because I drink 50 grams of carbs intra-workout, like during my lift, and I just use the Axe and Sledge demo day for that. But yeah, so I drink 50 grams of carbs during the workout, so every time I have a shaker cup with carbs in it, I think 50 grams. That first sip of water, as soon as I finish my workout and like I'm done with posing, I'm done with cardio, and I come back into the employee break room to like grab all of my shit and leave, and I grab my fucking giant jug of water and just start chugging water, is absolutely amazing. It's like that middle of the night, you wake up and you roll over to your nightstand and you chug a bunch of water because you're dehydrated. It's like that. It's great. 10 out of 10. Would recommend every time. But yeah, workout was fantastic. I just gonna head back to the house after this. We got 2 more meals, and there's a Mardi Gras party that the girlfriend wants me to go to, so we are gonna go to that. And well, I shouldn't say she wants me to go to it, but we're gonna go to it. So that'll be fun, I'm sure. Yeah. But other than that, for me, it's just 2 more meals, and then eventually at some point tonight, go to sleep and try to get as much sleep as I can before I do check-ins tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to do check-ins for Alex. It'll be all of my posing stuff in my trunks, and then Alex actually wants me to record a video of me posing just hitting all of the different like mandatory poses and everything, so that he can give little critiques and whatnot, and adjust poses if needed or as needed, just so he can kind of sort of see what we're working with. Like, we're still 6 months out, so I'm nowhere near as lean as I'm going to be, but we can still see like if I'm kind of sort of doing the poses correctly or not. So I'll just do that like in my posing trunks that I do my check-ins in. Same. So yeah, I'll record that for him in the morning, and I'll probably send it up with the rest of my check-in stuff, so he has that. I actually, like, unbelievable, I met a guy in there just now. I'm gonna say this wrong as fuck, but he's from Yorkshire, and Alex is from the same place. So like, I told the guy to look up Alex on Instagram while we were in there, and we're in Tennessee, if you guys don't know that. And so it's super weird to see a guy from the UK in the gym, but I saw him in there, talked to him, and then I had him look up Alex on Instagram, and he was like, "Oh no, yeah, we go to the same fucking gym," and I was like, "That is absolutely insane! Like, small world, it's crazy." But yeah, that guy was cool. He looked almost identical to Nick Walker, like in the face, not in the body, but like in the face. It was super weird. They had the same like shaped head or something, I guess. Yeah, it's still pissing rain outside, but other than that, not too much else to report. So, meal 4 gonna go down, drive to the house, gonna prep meal 5 and 6, probably eat meal number 5 while I'm there, and then that's that. Tomorrow I'm gonna record the next video and upload it tomorrow night. This video is gonna go up tonight, so if you see it tonight, cool. If you see this 3 months in the future, whatever, same. Eat your food, drink your water, get plenty of sleep, and make some fucking gains. I'll see you guys later.